Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today we are going to finish off steel and then make some missiles, I think. I think that's the plan. Good plan as far as I'm concerned. Um, yeah, that's where we're going to go today. Going to drop off some things because I saw them and I was like, you know what? That's a good opportunity to drop off some things. So, we're doing it. You know, just clear out the inventory of a little bit of crap without resorting to crap boxing like I normally do. Because every now and then it's good to just actually get rid of things in like in the way a rational person would do. Don't worry, it's not going to be a consistent thing. Just every now and then you got to do things like a rational person. Alright, so last session, if I recall correctly, had a few issues. One was this is actually really bothering me and I'm wondering if there's a way to do it better. And the second is sulfuric acid, we need a better way to deal with that. But what I would like to do is, now I don't know if this is possible, but I'm kind of hoping it is. Which is to, I've been thinking about this today, running a train line like this. Oh god, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Actually, should be doable if you mess it around properly. One thing I can do is mess things around properly. Okay. It's a little bit of a weird trick, but, you know, it's one weird trick that your doctor will hate. You know, like screaming in his ear, "Doctor, there's bees inside me!" That's one weird trick your doctor will hate, I guarantee it. It's also very weird. That's why your doctor will hate it. Also, there's not bees inside you. You've gone mad. Your doctor hates when people go mad. I mean, I don't know your doctor personally, but I assume he's not a fan. Okay, this is actually all right. Yeah. So the plan is we're going to get rid of a lot of these things, and we're going to put them all through this way. So that way, we don't have it quite so bad. That's the plan we're going to be going with. And then we'll get rid of all those intersections. So it's going to be a little bit spaghetti in a new way, but I think ultimately it's going to be better. That's what I'm hoping anyway. That's what I'm going to tell myself, and you're going to just have to agree with it. Yeah, look at that. And so we go, it's called the backdoor rail system. Because you're going to get backdoor, nope, nope, heard that one's coming, and I'm like, nope, not going to say that. Wait, why is that one further? Okay. So we are going to have to change some stations around, but that's manageable. We can do that. Because I'm hoping that if we can fix a little bit of how this is all done, we don't need to be doing it quite this way. Now, it's probably going to slow down things in different ways, but don the mask. All right, we can don the mask. Just give me just a moment. I would like to do one more of these. Okay, don the mask. Before Wes does it. Yeah. Oh no, don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. I saw that snickering. I think it's about as good as we're going to make it. Okay, because we can't go down any further than that. So now the plan is... That one may actually be a problem. You know what? That one can stay as is. That's okay. Because we've already got something else going off that. And that's fine. Like, if we get that many out of the way, that's going to be pretty good. And it'll give us room to get trains down here. So, the plan is... The train needs to be... here. Yeah. We're going to need more rail network, train stops. Ow! My tongue was in the way of that. That hurt. That's alright. It's only slightly bleeding. Okay, so backdoor railed. If that sounds like a movie you've watched before, that's cool, man. I ain't judging. I just don't like the fact that these trains are getting stuck for such a long period. I mean, that's fine. That one is, but I just want to speed up the rail network just the slightest bit. Thank you. Thank you very much, Valdak. You know what we do need? We need a couple more undergroundy boys, which we just do not have right now. That's okay. This is going to be good because then we're going to have like this whole section is just going to be able to just not be a problem. And that'll be nice. It'll be nice to have a few fewer problems in my factory. It's like a design fix this time, and that's unusual. Usually Seif doesn't fix design problems, but today, turning over a new leaf. An Animal Crossing new leaf. Maybe even a new horizon if we're lucky. Maybe we're going too far on that joke. That's alright. At least it's not a concerning joke like most of my jokes. It's not a joke that makes you go, oh boy, here comes that cancel culture again. Well deserved, I must add. Let's go get some signals as well while we're thinking about it. Just because we're about to do some more signaling, so we're probably going to need them. I'd say virtue signaling, but there's no virtue. Just disappointment. Disappointment signaling? Maybe. And can we put this as far as possible, please? Now the graphite, I kind of don't want it to be sitting there. I do want to get rid of the graphite. Just because otherwise it'll sit there for hours and it'll annoy me constantly. Now, sure, that's not perfect, but that's okay. We might have created one of those things that you go, okay, I've got a plan to fix the world, and all you actually do is make it one step worse. We might have done that. I don't really know. Hopefully not. But I guess in time we too shall know. Okay. So the intent is, so right now it's like that. Right, so the train needs to, oh yeah, no, this is gonna suck. That's alright, we're here now, we gotta see it through. What is this that goes out? Is that water? That's water. Where's that going? Oh, that's supposed to go down that way. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, that's fine. We can move that a little bit. I just want to have a little bit more room to just be able to... Okay, that's the water line. That's fine. Yeah. There is perfect, which... Therein lies the issue. That'll do. And we will also connect it with the red wires that we absolutely carry. We will disconnect this. Okay. And we'll disconnect that. So that should be more or less okay. No, it's not, but working on it, and that's what matters. Yep, and I just broke that. That's fine.
Thanks for your support.
This is a test of the TTS system. This is a test. Man plus cat face equals SeiferKatt. Man plus cat face equals SeiferKatt.
I think
Test concluded.
yes, the test has been successful. Well done, Wes. That was a dangerous test system, but I'm glad we got through it together. It was a little bit touch and go there, but I'm glad the test system succeeded. Yeah, I was worried there. I thought the test wouldn't succeed, but absolutely successful. Okay, so that should get... That eliminates one of my problems. Which is actually pretty exciting. We can fit like most of a train there. That's not actually good enough. We can fit a train there. Yep, this is the Wednesday stream. No stream tomorrow. Yeah, so just moving streams around just for the next couple of months. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe Wednesday is a really good day and Wednesday stream is the regular day. Not sure yet, but we'll see. We'll find out, won't we? It'll be exciting. Okay. That's probably going to need to be readjusted a little bit. That's all right. Okay. So we're going to still need a pump. Let's sort these pumps out while we're here. Okay, there are 2 pumps going out. Do not let us leave here without fixing that up. Okay. And then we need to gently adjust this. And then attach that to that. Okay, that's good. Get rid of that. And then connect these. And that is one less line that we use for this. Now, whatever I do, I don't think I want to disconnect anything that has a red wire attached to it on the other side. Okay, but already I think we've got some improvements happening, so that's very exciting. I'm loving to see some improvements. No, probably not. It doesn't really make sense to be sending other people's personal messages. Personalized messages, rather. Oh wait, you know what? That is wrong. It to be... Yeah, okay, I did mess that up a little bit. It probably was fine to begin with. It's just not right. Okay, that should be better. That should be better. Okay, great. So that allows us to... I was gonna say bring a lot more trains through here, but it looks like it's jammed for weird reasons. I don't remember requesting weird jam. Why are you not working? You should be working. Oh wait, is it not working because... No? This is what I get for trying to fix my train network in a strange way. You want to... Where are you trying to go? You are full of caustic solution. You were trying to go to your house. But you're afraid of your house. Why? Which tweet are you talking about? I'm not sure. Why are you afraid of your house? house is lovely. You're my general. I don't remember. Oh yeah. Oh. Wow, what a strange thing. How did I not realize that? Foolish me. Okay. Well, whatever I did, it seems to be happier now, so that's a thing, I suppose. Did we want to connect that in there as well? I mean, if we did, we'd have a longer line, so can we? Be pushing it, actually. I don't think that's going to connect very nice. Oh, actually. Connects fine. Independence Day is an interesting connotation right now for them, doesn't it? Get out of the way, rock. Ah, shoot. Please rebuild. I forgot to make properly. Hmm. Okay. Turns out the trains quite like coming this way. In fact, they're sneaking through here. Oh, sneaky trains. You gonna go now? I feel like I've broken things while doing this. Not too surprising. Of course I've broken things. Like, can't fix a system without breaking a few, you know, things. Me, I'm over here breaking a few things. You know what I mean? There should do. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, and we get rid of that. We might have manually stopped a couple of trains, I've just realized. Inaccessible from current position. Well, maybe you should try to be more accessible, huh? Ever think about that? Okay, a few things are inaccessible from this current position, it seems. Maybe what you need to do is back the train up a little bit. Make it go over here. Then, make it come back. There we go. Look at that! Brilliant! Make sure everything's hooked up properly. It is hooked up nicely, yes. That gives me a little bit more room to put, probably at this point we can do another one. Which is pretty damn exciting, just the idea of doing another one. Yeah, I mean, look, with what I've done already, it's actually made a huge improvement. Now, I don't know if it's actually because I've made a huge improvement or if because, you know, nothing's actually changed, but I'm going to say huge improvement and I'm going to feel good about myself because I deserve it. Uh, yeah, that's probably good. Wait, what? Hang on, what? Hey, give the station the correct name. Make sure that's actually going to output. And get rid of this station. Oops. Okay. So that should be the sodium train coming in. I think you're going to be ill. Oh, that's not good to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. If we really want to, we probably have like an outgoing train. No, we don't need to do that. But I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Oh no, not the Rona. Yeah, as do I. It's not the most pleasant thing I've had in my life. Maybe just a cold. Man, who has colds anymore? Like, colds are just... people don't talk about them anymore. Flus suck. Yeah, that's probably fine. That'll probably do the job. Probably. Colds are a lib conspiracy. Ah, sounds about right. No, we're good. Okay. This, I feel like it's actually gonna make our trains just flow just a lot nicer. Except that one. That train doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. Probably because this train's coming. This train shouldn't be coming this way. This isn't your house train. Get out. It's alright. This will be all done in a moment. Oh, okay. Well, if it's seasonal, it's probably not as big a concern, right? How can it be cold if there's global warming? Oh, damn. Truth bomb right there. Good question. Jeez. There's so much fuel that I just do not want. Actually, can I just dump the fuel? Probably. The hydrogen specifically. Yes. We also apparently have some salt in there. That shouldn't be there. That's gonna jam up something if we're not careful. Put the salt in there. There we go. Why the dot 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 Solburn? What have I missed? The truth? All the truth bombs you've given us today? The fact that I'm trying to actively fix something? That's always weird. People don't like it when I do that. What that was doing there, that's going to be a problem later. Throwing out fuel, BP needs attention. Yeah, right. Can we move this like one down? I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. I feel like it does absolutely nothing. The goggles, they do nothing. That doesn't really do much to help. Unless... here's the plan. Here's the play. First off, pull everything out of the way. Fill up your inventory with fuel again. Step one, right? Step one, just absolutely screw up your inventory system. Okay, what's step two? It's hopefully better. It's not. It's hopefully better. Okay. Then what we're going to do is... You'll come out that way. Yeah, we're just going to drop fuel all over the place. It's fine. That's fine. If the fuel didn't want to be dropped everywhere, maybe it would not be where it was. Hey, what other ways could you have it? Like, I'm not quite sure what you're wanting. The whole game is based on input item, output item, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty bad. I agree. But that's alright, we'll get it fixed. More systems. Do you have an example? I'm not quite sure I understand. What's a system? Power is a system, okay. I'm not sure what my mum would enjoy Factorio anyway. And I'm going to be cleaning up my room. Just, you gotta give me a minute. We'll get there, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. It's a process. Okay. So that should give us the room to be able to do this. We're gonna need to get fuel in here as well. That's alright. That's the next step of the process. Right. Sure. Okay. Oh, there's just bits of train everywhere now. Oh, I think no, actually, I don't think I pulled apart something that doesn't need to be up. So you want input and output, but different things to input and output. Is that what you mean? I'm sorry, I'm feeling very stupid right now. I just go out, can't explain it. Yeah, it's like the tides, right? Can't explain that shit. It's impossible. Scientists don't understand it. Okay. Okay. So does that fix things mostly? Yeah, you know what? The trains do look to be going a little bit nicer now, so I'll take that. I mean, yeah, but isn't item a system? Like, is there just more items? Because more items is a system. As I said, I'm feeling very stupid. I don't know quite what you mean, and I want to understand, but I'm feeling very stupid. Okay, I think we're good. More items is more items, not a new item. But okay. See if his head explode. Small cat. I don't. I suppose. Let's crapbox some things because, quite frankly, I do not care. All right. I think that has actually helped my train system immensely. This was a problem child, and it has been resolved. Now, we were going to drop off graphite here. Have we done that? Not yet. Eternal assembler logics would be kind of neat, having designed the... Yeah? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, in some ways, that's just Factorissimo, the one where you got the internal factories. Oh, I've pronounced it incorrectly, I know. Assemblers, electronics, puzzles. 1, I would love that. 2, I would hate that. Oh, God. I mean, that was kind of Space Chem in a sense. Space Chem was pretty damn good. Loved me some Space Chem. How are we going with graphite? Probably could be going better if we were, you know, making more of it. Yeah, I did all my processing like off the planet. I understand that's not really the intended method, but at the same time, it did the job, right? Okay, let's go see if we can improve graphite. Petroleum boilers in oxygen not included. I never did any of that. Like, why don't you just use a refinery? So what? You lose some resources. It doesn't fail, because let's be honest, could you imagine me making a petroleum boiler? How many times would that fail? You know it would fail a lot. I would actually design it so the idea of like knowing I was going to have to cut it to pieces to get it to work. That's fine. Resources are infinite. Failing is part of the fun. True, but failing is stressful. Then again, I guess Oxygen Not Included is a stressful game, and that's kind of the intent in some ways. Okay. So we've got thousands upon thousands of bricks that I have collected. Hey Tara, how you doing? Maybe I collected too many bricks, but that's alright. It's always good to just brick over the world, just make sure the world understands who's in charge. It's me and my bricks. That's fair. I think, here's the weird thing. I think Factorio is already very, very complicated for most people to play. Like, I know we're very, very used to it now, but I don't... You just bricked your base. A++ would do again. I think Factorio is actually a very, very complicated game, and I think, like, you know, we hang out on Reddit and read about it and talk about it and all that sort of thing. I think we are in the vast minority of players. We're a very vocal minority, but I think a lot of players don't play Factorio thinking, hey, I'm gonna just build this base, I'm gonna mega base, or I'm gonna play these difficult mods. I think a lot of players really struggle. Yeah, exactly. They haven't launched a rocket. I know one of my friends who really liked the game. He struggled with the part where you do oil. Once it got to oil, he's like, I couldn't do it. You know, no offense to the guy, he was doing his best, but just oil, he's like, I just lost all interest in the game at that point. So we are a weird bunch of people who think, yes, let's make this game harder. Like the woke people on Twitter might. Wait, hang on. I'm not sure I agree with the woke people being minority. I'm very much maybe. We need some large furnaces. You know what? Okay, let's pull this up. We're just making a lot of changes today, a lot of fixes. Who have we become? Who is this streamer? Get this guy out of here. He's not SeiferKatt. I mean, define wokeness. Some people define wokeness as, ooh, we should treat people with respect. Which is not wokeness, you know. But I don't think it is. And then some people describe wokeness as you're not allowed to say a negative thing about anyone ever. Like, wokeness is both of them depending on what side of the spectrum you're on. So that was around the right way. Horseshoe theory? I don't know what that is. I'm not aware of this theory. Most people are silently middle. Probably true. But I just don't believe horses are real, so, you know, now what? How can you shoe something that ain't real? Please explain. Have you ever seen a horse? I haven't. Not a real one anyway. Horses are government tricks. I'm sorry you had to find it from me, but it's true. You once fed a no, you didn't feed a horse a carrot, you fed a paid actor carrot. They've tricked you. You were tricked. Sorry to tell you. No, a paid actor bit your sister. Again, you were tricked. Sorry you had to find out this way. You've ridden on a paid actor before. You were tricked. Look, I don't make the rules. And it's amazing how good those costumes are. It's like if you didn't know better, you would think it's actually a horse, but it's not. Horses aren't real. And as I said, I'm sorry that you had to find out this way, but it is true. Would I lie to you? Absolutely not. Those fields of horses, holographic projectors by the government. Yeah, exactly. Horses, not real. And this is a hill that I'm willing to look at. I'm not willing to die on this hill, obviously, because I am making shit up. I mean, really? Making shit up about horses not being real? What a surprise, right? They injected you with false memories. They didn't inject you with false memories. Your memories are real. The problem is your memories. You remember a horse being real, and I mean it looked real. You know, they just tricked you. That's all. Not your fault. You were just tricked by horses and paid actors. There's no shame in that. They know what they're doing. You know. You were tricked. You don't have to feel ashamed for that because that's on them. It's not your fault. You know, don't be angry at the horses because they're not real. Be angry at the people who made you think horses were real. Wait, I don't have chemical plants. Serious? Okay. That's kind of strange. I guess when I go through them quite quickly. I mean, the technology governments have is ridiculous if you really think about it, and if you really make up stuff, the technology governments have is ridiculous. You've got to make up stuff, but if you do that, I mean, you will not believe what is possible. Some people would say because it's not possible, and that's, you know, that's just cowardice. Can you believe in the impossible? It's happening right now. Boom. Horses. Damn those false horse memories. Faked horse memories. I was fooled by a man in a horse costume yet again. Where are the small furnaces? I always lose them. They're up here, aren't they? No. Certainly somewhere, I know that. Maybe they're down here. There they are. You need more crucibles. We're working on more crucibles. That's happening. Slowly, but it is happening. Okay, so we really wanted to get more steel done, and instead we've just sort of mucked around with a whole bunch of other stuff and not even touched steel. But we're getting there, guys. One thing at a time. Compressed, it compresses what, into 3? 4? I don't know. I didn't do the math. Math is just a trick put there by horses. Going really with the anti-horse agenda today, aren't we? And by we, I mean just me, apparently. I was trying to think if I could say the Illuminati, except with a horse spin on it. But, I got nothing. I got nothing at all. And it's probably for the best. Okay. We need water. And we're gonna need more carbon dioxide, I think. Hydrogen as well might be a problem, but... they're doing what they can, but yeah, we might need more of these, I think. Hydrogen's probably fine. Carbon dioxide, definitely not. But if we do this, and just do another series of these... Also, don't forget, upgrade these to be using the correct pipes, please. Thank you very much. Not that bloody difficult, guys. And then carbon dioxide can link into... Yeah. We don't have any distilleries. I forgot that was a problem, an actual problem we had. Okay. But once that's done, we'll be making quite a bit more graphite, I imagine. You know, once we get more hydrogen as well, which appears to be a problem. Oh, wait. We had a good plan for hydrogen. Well, oxygen and hydrogen, I suppose. I remember this now. We had this. This is my new way of getting hydrogen. I forgot about this. And oxygen, by extension. And then we burn off the oxygen. Ah, goodness. I've realized that we've got other problems now, such as not enough of anything. We're really doing a lot of weird little bits and bobs building today. So we need more distilleries, we need more pipes. That's actually all we need. Just more distilleries and more pipes. That'll do the job. We have a car around here. We've built 2 cars and I don't know where either of them are. That's just wonderful. Okay. If we drive this train over to here somewhere, that's fine. The train will figure itself out. And we don't have these big jams anymore, so it should be okay. Check my back pocket. I don't tend to keep cars in my back pocket. Maybe I should, but I just don't like it. They don't feel comfortable in my back pocket. Like, it feels like there's something way bigger in there than there should be. End up losing them in the wash. That can happen too. You know, or like you take out the washer and you realize there's bits of car all over your clothes and you realize the car is dissolved in the wash. Oof. You feel like a right fool when that happens. And no one wants to feel like a right fool. I mean, probably not. Maybe you want to feel like a right fool. That's up to you, man. That's, you know, you do you. Shouldn't have to tell you how you can and cannot feel. Your feelings are valid. These distilleries don't go anywhere else, which means we don't make distilleries. We've got 2 factories that do these, and we've got no distilleries. What the actual heck? And now this isn't making a damn thing. What the hell? Because you've got no saline water? Excuse me? No saline water. Just none, huh? Because you're not... No, wait, you're using the saline water. A wild thief has been seen on Twitch. You're not scared. It might become very dangerous. That is very true. It happened to a friend of mine once. He scared a random thief, and the thief just straight up ripped him in half. They never actually found both halves. But the weird thing is they could always find one half, but not the other half. And then they'd find the other half, but then they'd have lost the first half. So, you know, it was a dark time. All I can tell you for sure. They say to this day, they've still only got one half. Still don't know what happened to that other half. Still don't even know which half they've got. It's tragic, honestly. Biggest shit I've told in a while. I mean, I make up a lot of shit, but that's weird. How are things going? Look, we are improving things today. Rather than building anything new, we're just improving things. And I feel like I've made a mistake because that's not who I am as a person. But today I decided maybe I am that person today. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about making long-term fixes. It doesn't feel right. Oh, thank you very much, Veldek. Absolutely give Seth a shout out. If you guys don't follow Seth, you should. You absolutely should. He is a very chill dude. He runs a chill stream. And he's just a good all-round person. So, you know, if you're not following him, I do suggest you go follow him. That's my recommendation of the day. That and don't trust horses. They're not real. Anyway. Have I updated Nullius? There's a better Crucible recipe available. No, because see, if I update the game, it might change something else. So the game is going to stay where it is. Had not your day yesterday. Is that the last time you were streaming? Yeah, you seemed a bit tired, man. I hope you're doing all right. Hope everything's doing okay with you. Didn't have your usual energy that I expect, but that's all right. You know, sometimes you get days like that. And far be it for me to judge. Let's try and speed this up a bit, shall we? That's not going to help. A large beacon here. Put some speed in that beacon. Yeah, it's just a little scary. That's fair. I mean, there are times life feels a little bit like that, doesn't it? You know, you do the same thing day in, day out, and, you know, it's fair enough. After some time, you do get tired. Nothing wrong about that. I don't see that as a failure of any sorts. It's just, that'd just be life sometimes, I suppose. And, that's disconnected, but I think unintentionally. There's always a weird intentional disconnect. We've got some power problems. These happen sometimes. Stirling Engine's doing very well for themselves, though. We've got like 250 megawatts coming from Stirling Engines. Very nice, very nice. Followed? Excellent. Like, I mean, I don't... You know, I give shout-outs and I give recommendations to people usually, but I mean, Seth, I really do recommend him. So... I understand he's doing space exploration at the moment with K2, so, you know, if you want to watch that, I mean, you should. That's always fun. Who doesn't love K2 space exploration? It's probably one of the most popular mod out there. That's all the cool kids are, yeah. I've done my time. I don't need to be a cool kid anymore. I flew my rocket. I had a very large rocket, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Alright, do we want to consider getting more flotation cells? Another flotation cell would probably be a better idea than what we're doing currently. If we turn that sideways, turn that frown upside down. Oh look, we're fixing something else. My goodness, how do we live with myself like this? Like, I don't even know who I am anymore. No respect for myself, that's the problem. No respect for myself or my traditions. I have a lawn the kids should get off, absolutely. Damn kids, get off my lawn. That was my favorite emote when I was playing Overwatch. Soldier 76 had just a voice line that was just damn kids, get off my lawn. And I would just spam it because I like spamming voice lines. That's who I am. I'm a voice line spammer. That doesn't mean I'm proud of it, but I would. Pasta cook to engineer. No. I've been demoted. That's not a demotion. That's actually praise. No. Praise. Does not feel good. Alright. But yeah, if I play a game and it's got a voice line that I just think just is really funny, I will just press that voice line over and over and over again. You know, I'm not saying I was a person who would play Team Fortress going, need a dispenser here, need a dispenser here. Because I don't need to say that. I could just not say that and everyone's like, I'm sure Seif didn't do that. We've actually talked about it before, but I'll go ask. You mean amazing? You better believe I enjoyed playing May. Anyway, yeah, Panda would do it, might do it one day. It really depends what the game is, of course. She's not like a gamer, so to speak, but you know. Yeah, possibly. Depends what the game is, of course, but it's in the cards for one day. I think before we do that, though, I want to have like just a mic up and just like sort of do almost a podcast type thing one day. Not a podcast, but just like hanging out and just chatting on stream. It's just an option. One less question in the queue. Oh, that was a queue question, was it? Oh my. I was unaware. Okay, so it's making more crucibles. That's good. We do need more crucibles. Yeah, no, I loved playing May. It was the first one. Damn. Yeah, no, I played a lot of May for so many reasons. I thought she was just fun to play as, honestly. It was just fun to freeze people. She did also have a line from like the Winter Brawl thing where she was like had her rocks and you know all the Mays just going around. Pat, 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 pat. I put a rock in it. Pat, pat, pat. And that was funny. So, of course she does, but so what? Yeah, just because a character is hated by players doesn't mean I don't enjoy her. See, she has what I think in game being threatened by teammates once. Jeez, she has a personality that I really like in games, which is just like someone who is positive. Like, I don't want to play an edgy character. Surprise, surprise. I want to play someone who's just like really freaking bubbly and positive. So like when I play League, um, I played a lot of Lux because, you know, I never think about losing. Yeah, Lux, don't even consider losing. Just have a good time. I agree. Gotta admit, modern Factorio has some rough moments of the brain. It does. It can do. My advice is just keep on going. I know that's weird advice and not necessarily helpful, but, you know, anything you break, you can just fix later. That's how I look at it. What are we doing with these bricks? Oh yeah, making bricks. I see. But not bubbly in an insane way. No, no, no. We're not talking about Jinx levels of crazy. Just like the, yeah, look, we're going to do our best. It might not go well, but we're going to try. And I'm like, yeah, good thinking. Just give it a go. A brick. Can I just box those up for the moment? Positivity, not insanity. Yeah, that's my plan. That's also going to be my catchphrase from now on. Positivity, not insanity. I hope you enjoy it. Because that's what I can offer you today. How do we feel about this? Oh. Amazing! Hell yeah. No, I loved May. She was good fun. I mean, honestly, more through and through Diva player, because I just like playing Diva. And I like playing a tank. Like, generally if I'm playing a game, I will want to play like a tank or, oh, whoops. A tank or a support is generally what I want to play as. I'll fix that in a moment, don't worry. Because I enjoy doing that. You know, I enjoy getting hurt. That's going to come back weirdly. In all seriousness though, it's like I like supporting the team. I'm not particularly good at... I know, right? Explosion. I'm not particularly good at shooters. I'm not particularly good at a lot of games, I don't think. If I have time, I can be alright. Like, turn-based, I'm fine at. I just don't have great twitch reflexes. Thank you for following, Ajiga. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm not great at, like, killing stuff. My accuracy's bad. My DPS is always rather rubbish. But if you want everyone to stay alive and someone be like, don't worry guys, we got this. Like, I play support in more than one way. I'm not just the healer or the tank. I'm the one who's going, we got this guys, don't give up. When I played League, and my teammates, my friends absolutely hated me for this, which was, I didn't want to lose. And not because I'm like competitive, because I'm not a competitive person really, but I wanted to win because that's the point of the game, right? And so my point, the line that I kept saying, and people hated this line, and you'll know why, which was, no guys, we don't concede. You lose 100% of the games you concede. Which, first off, it's true, you do. It's literally what conceding does. But it was like, you never know when you have these games that it looks all is lost. You can't win this. And then someone disconnects. Is that a scummy victory? Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, hey, you know, that's part of the game, right? Sometimes people disconnect and just keep playing. You might be able to pull this around. Maybe you can't. But at the same time, like, if you never even try, what will you do when you actually can pull it around? You've got no experience. You've got no practice in it. You got to keep trying. Don't give up. And I mean, so many games, I know times when my team is like, no, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm done. And we're like, okay, it's not a lost cause. It's not over. We can still do this. And they're like, no, we can't do this. The opposition team's DPS legend is told it's dinner time. Or, you know, a bird gets loose in their house. And they're like, oh shit, a bird. You know, these are all things that do happen. You know, or in my case, when I used to play Magic, which by the way, I'm going to get back into that. Oh, I've got to play Magic. I would just be like, okay, I'm winning this game. And then Panda would be like, hey, Seif, can you sort something out for me? I'm like, yeah, sure, no worries. And I would go off and I would forget I was in the middle of the game. And I just come back and it just says, you know, defeat. And I'm like, what? Ah, shit. And I was like in the middle of a draft and I was winning. But, you know, life comes first. And, hey, you know, that guy, he could have conceded, but he didn't. And he deserves that win. I legitimately feel he deserves that win because he didn't give up. Now, of course, I'm going to take a different approach. Like I just said, never give up, never surrender. Never surrender, never give up, whatever. But there are times when you should, right? Because your mental state is actually something you've got to concern yourself about as well. Are you done for the night? Are you just going to be like, this is my last game, I'm not going to play anymore? Generally, if you're playing a short game, no, you're going to play another game after this. Of course you are. Let's not lie to yourself. And so you go for another game, but you know, I'm going to go with the Magic example. Like, or let's go Team Fortress. You know those games where you're like, you come out of base and there's like 4 demo men and they just explode you. And then the 4 demo men are still there and they explode you. Like they're spawn camping you and you can't do anything. That's okay. You know what? Give them the win. I mean, I'm not saying surrender and like and feel bad about it. You did fine. You did your best. But I don't think you should necessarily. That probably isn't the game where you need to push and decide, no, this is the one we're going to win this, boys. No, that one, it's probably over. That's all right. Mental health is very important, and sometimes you got to acknowledge, you know, despite the fact I've been saying never give up, sometimes you got to acknowledge you're not coming back from this. You know, if you're playing a game of Magic and your opponent has destroyed all your lands and they're on 10 lands and they've played Eldrazi, or 3 Eldrazi god things, you know what? Take the L. Take the L on that one. Because if you are feeling bad about yourself, this is not what I come to play games for. I come to play games to feel good about myself. I play the games to, at the end of the day, smile and be like, I had a fun time. And if I'm not having a fun time, maybe I shouldn't be playing. That's okay. The next game might be more fun, and that's okay too. And I know that's why some people concede because they like, we can't win this, but they concede too early. That's kind of the point I'm making. How do you know when the right time to concede is? Maybe that's where my plan falls off the rails. Maybe I don't really have a good time when it's acceptable to concede. So maybe people are right. Maybe I am just being too hopeful. But I'm going to keep being hopeful. You know, because you lose 100% of the games you concede. And you know it's true. We're just going to pull that up for the moment. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. We're not going to pull things up for a moment because that's how things get forgotten about. Distillery 2s, I would like 30 of them, please. Knowing when to concede goes with taking it seriously enough to study it. Yeah, that's true. And again, maybe that's not for everyone. Maybe I'm just like telling other people to live my life. You know, live by my code. And in saying that, maybe it is kind of a dick response, actually. You know, let's be honest. Maybe what I'm doing is not fun for you. Maybe they're at that limit, and I'm just like, no, guys, we're not done. We can do this. And they're like, oh my god, shut up, Seif. Let us play another game that isn't so dismal and depressing. I'm like, but I'm not depressed. I'm having fun. And they're like, yeah, but no one else is. So maybe, self-realization. Yeah, I don't know. And likewise, if someone is toying with you, Jeez. Yeah, see, never get to that never get to that level, Veldak. If you're at the level of you're actively angry, maybe do something else. It's okay. It's okay to want to do something else. You know, it's like the people who sit around on World of Warcraft, not that I play that anymore, but you know, people who sit around on World of Warcraft and say about how bored they are. Do something else. If you're bored, do literally anything else. But, you know, that was kind of a lot of kids being kids, so, you know. Kids, be smarter. Make better life decisions for yourself. Yeah, they're working on that. They'll get there. Okay? Can't expect everyone to make great life decisions to begin with. I know I certainly can't. So, anyway, this has been Seif's Life Lessons. I hope you've enjoyed it. One-on-one. Ah, Seif Lessons 101. Okay. I thought you were challenging people to a duel. I'm like, hell yeah, Panda, let's do it. Let's fight someone. Round one. Round one and fight. Oh, damn. Okay, guys, round one. Prepare to fight. Panda is going to fight you. Oh, no, never mind. I misunderstood. She's not going to fight anyone. Yet. She's a peaceful panda. PPP. Wait, what's the third P? Peaceful panda. Peaceful, picturesque panda. Picturesque? It's like a rap battle, but instead of disses, it's all wholesome life advice. Man, I kind of love that idea. Peaceful, punchy panda. I don't know if punchy is necessarily peaceful. You punch peacefully. Oh, you punch bad things away. That does make sense. Okay. Oh, you keep punching, panda. Yeah, no, rap battle with life advice and like just trying to help people. I think that sounds like the most wonderful idea. You know, just help people out. And I mean, let's be honest, a lot of people need it. And I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I have no training in any of that whatsoever. But I just want to help people. You know, like I said to someone in an interview, I just want to help people. I want to make people's lives easier. And then they said, yeah, but really, what do you actually do? And I'm like, what do you actually want in life? And I'm like, I don't know what you're wanting anymore. Yeah, he didn't believe me because he was all about the money. And people who are all about the money don't tend to understand people who aren't. Which is okay. That's fine. Yeah, each to their own. Okay, so I've done a lot of work to not really do much right now. We should have my distilleries up very soon, though. We've made more sand. Yeah. We needed something else down here, didn't we? Oh, it was the chemical. No, it was the distilleries and the... Something else? It's just distilleries, I think. Yeah. So, people at work are aware of the ABBA joke with me, how I think every song is ABBA. And now they're just starting to ask me what songs are on the radio. We were like listening to some sort of like casual sort of... It was like a, you know, easy listening radio station, like, you know, oldies. Not oldies, but, you know, 70s, 80s, 90s, noughties, whatever. Those sorts of songs. Yeah, noughties, the zeros, whatever. We never came up with a good name for that decade. And a song came on. They're like, "Hey, Seif, what's this song?" And I'm like, "Who's this by?" And I'm like, "ABBA." No, actually, let me listen to it. And I'm listening to it. And I'm just like, "Oh shit! I think this is actually ABBA." But then I was like, I don't want to say it because then it just proves the problem that I think actually every song is by ABBA. And I listened to it for like a good 20, 30 seconds. Like, wait, is it actually ABBA? And they're like, yeah, Seif, it is. I'm like, damn it. I was afraid of being mocked for saying ABBA, but it was ABBA all along. So, you know. So you can occasionally identify an ABBA song. Occasionally. Oh, the other thing I needed was pipes, which I've already picked up, so that's good. Yeah. That's right. Eventually I get things right. Potentially. That's right. We need the underground pipes so we can get the hydrogen. It wasn't actually ABBA. They're still laughing about it. I mean, look, again, if people are laughing at something I say and they're not being incredibly rude and disrespectful, then I'm happy I can make them happy. You know, let's go back into that. I do just want to make people happy. You know, I'm not gonna like hurt myself or spite myself to make someone happy. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be like that class clown who, you know, ha ha ha, I hit myself in the face, please laugh. You know, I'm not looking for validation like that, but maybe sometime from Panda actually, if I think about it a little bit more honestly. But beyond that, not really. Panda hates it when I hurt myself for validation. I don't know why I do it. I just try to make her laugh. She's like, don't hurt yourself for a laugh. And I'm like, I was about to. As long as everyone's in on the joke. Yeah, exactly. I know that... I know they're not like bullying me or anything like that, so it's okay. It's a difficult thing you got to be careful of if you're doing like a little bit of the clown thing, that you do need to acknowledge that you are, you know, you're having a laugh, that you're not, you know. But I do like to play the clown a little bit, obviously. I'm not doing the clown thing today, I'm just being very wholesome today, so I don't know what's up with that. Very soon I'll just hit myself with a train, and then I'll be like, haha, trains! No real reason for that, just sometimes you gotta hit yourself with a train. Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of fun. I mean, that's kind of a weird issue sometimes, where it's just like, you assume things about people, you're like, yeah, because, you know, default state? That's not a great phrase to use, I know, but everyone just sort of assumes, yeah, guy is straight. Guy might not be straight. Which is, of course, totally fine. I should have put a radar up there when I was there. Oh well. I think I'm much happier with this line now, though. It does look like things are going through smoother. Hey, there's one of my cars. Nice. I don't know where my rails are. There's my rails. I found them. Why do I want them? Oh, yeah, because I was thinking I'm going to put a rail across this way and across there, and then I'm going to do something. I'll be honest, my plan fell apart a little bit in the middle there. I need sulfuric acid. I need it in a greater quantity than what we're getting at the moment. And for that, we're going to need more volcanic gas lines. Yeah, okay. Fluid. More fluid, yeah, kills. Oh, wow. I don't know where those tanks are going, but they're certainly going. Medium tank, greater than, say, 10. Not really that big a deal. There's not many tanks, but we just need a couple of them so we can get the fluid wagons. And also, while I'm here, I would like to actually call the stream. Am I doing anything like what I said? Missing the point, missiling the point. Well, I'm certainly missing the point of the stream. I'll give you that. That got a lot more truthful than I intended. I'm being real. Never mind, guys. I'm being real. I've been told that. A real pain in the ass. That's what I'm being. Okay, you didn't need to agree with me on that one, Panda. Oh, she agrees with me and she closes the door. I find the fact that we've got these so many of these water things. At first, I was thinking that was kind of a pain, but now I'm using them for different reasons. I'm like, actually, pretty cool. I would imagine we've got some of these things just chilling out. We really don't have many extractors. I thought we would have had tons of them, but no. Well, there you go. How many extractors do I want? Like, some. Because I just need to get more volcanic gas. I need to get another decent line of sulfuric acid sorted out. So let's go get a car. And there's a car down here, I believe. You believe incorrectly. I can't say I'm surprised by that. Where is the car? How do I have two cars and I've lost them both? I think that's the truck up there. Yes, that's the truck. You know what? Screw it. We'll take the truck. Fine. Come on, truck. Let's go! Ooh! Ooh! Truck versus train, yo! Well, at least it goes through rocks. What? And then it's run out of power. Truck has reached a new level of disappointment. I guess I only had one canister in it, so I guess that's on me. Once it gets out of the base, truck should be a lot safer. SeiferKatt. Ooh! Thankfully, we had redundancies. We had redundant systems. How handy. But maybe we should just be very careful when driving this bloody thing. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we'll take it across here and then connect into there. Yeah, that's a good plan. Says the man who just crashed into his own base. Eh. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes you gotta crash into your own base. Maybe you don't have to do that. Maybe you shouldn't even do that, but you can, and that's exciting. You know, if you're not crashing into your own base, what are you doing for a living? It implies your occupation can be base crasher, which is kind of fun. Hello, I'm SeiferKatt, a professional base crasher. Yes, I crash my base regularly. Ah, it's too close. Fine. Okay. We'll leave that there for the moment. I know all the bots are behind me. We'll figure it out later. Don't worry about it. Everyone is worried about it. Probably not. Maybe someone's worried about it. New poll. Is anyone worried about it? Yes, no. I mean, I always leave my robots behind. I really need to get them advanced to construction 2s, but we haven't done that yet. At some point the game will force us to do it and they'll be like, haha, we've done it! This is handy. But we're not there yet. Do we? Here's a cheeky plan. Oh. Maybe? We're doing something rather devious here. It's called a diagonal line. That is probably frowned upon by the UN, but you know what? Who cares? UN aren't in control of me. Maybe they should be. If they were, this atrocity would not have happened. I feel like I've actually messed up pretty badly this time. Oh no, I think it's fine. Crimes against humanity. Train junctions being bad. That's fine. Hey, where are my robots? Probably off being lazy, I reckon. Obviously. Yeah. Oh, look at them. Just... Oh, hello. We're here to do some work. Yeah, bet you are. If I'd run over there, that would be really handy. Come on, truck. Back over it. Nice. Good work, truck. It's a bit cold. Okay. Truck turns around. I love this truck. It looks... I hated this truck for a while, but now I'm okay with it. Because it can drive through rocks, something my car could never do. Out of the way, rock! The only diagonal line we've got in the entire base. It's very thrilling. We've got 200 railway tiles left. I have a funny feeling we're going to run out before this job is done, but that's okay. Oh no, here's the part where I actually want the robots. Well, I don't have robots. Oh, you know what? We've almost got enough. It just... That intersection is the thing that's going to make or break it. Okay. Go pick up the robots. Okay, one thing this thing does do is takes a lot more fuel. I mean, I guess it's going through rocks all the time, so I mean... Yeah, the cost of fuel is just the price of dealing with rocks. Is that everyone? Yeah, that's probably everyone. We've got 41 tracks left. I can't imagine we're going to have enough for this. Man, that's really guzzling fuel. Meow indeed. Don the mask? Absolutely, we can do that, Wes. The mask has been donned. Alright, let's just position over here and watch everything collapse, and then we'll do what the shirt, which as we know all starts with do-do-do-do-do. What the shirt? Hi, welcome to What the Shirt. In What the Shirt, we talk about the shirt that I'm wearing today. Today, it's two bears high-fiving with an atomic cloud behind them. And that's super cool. Look at that, just two bears having the best time. Hell yeah. Also, we have officially run out of out of tracks. We knew this was coming, but still, it doesn't make me any happier. Oh well. Let's go get some tracks. We're almost there too, that's the thing that's annoying. Overlay? Yeah, absolutely. You got nothing to see with the overlay, just a cat driving back sadly. Thank you. Thank you, Valdek. Yeah, so today's shirt with the two bears high-fiving, that is a reference to Fallout New Vegas. At the start of the game, you can go through some of those inkblot tests and be like, what do you see here? And one of them just looked a lot like two bears high-fiving, which was not an option. And so one, a mod made it an option, and two, there's a shirt for it, which is important. Okay, so after we get the sulfuric acid being produced a lot more readily, then what we should do is I'm going to be able to complete the sentence. Once we get the sulfuric acid produced more readily, we can make steel. Do we need to worry about boron? I don't know, but let's do it anyway. Better to have boron and not need it than not need, than have it. You can't need it again. I messed up. It's better to not have it and not need. I can get this. I can get this. It's better to not need it and have it than not have it and need it. There we go. That was my full brain power right there. That's what I can do if I really get if I think about things. Oh, he's really trying, guys. He's really trying. He's really failing too, but that's okay. No, he's doing his best. Talking about himself in third person. Order motto. Not untrue. And we're going to get these extractors as well, because the idea is... I probably want them. I probably want things, yeah. So the idea is we're going to tap this vein, and around here we're going to produce a new level of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid like the world has never seen. The world is often dreamed of. Now, thankfully, sulfuric acid is really easy to make. What can we do with volcanic gas? What can't you do with volcanic gas, am I right? Do we actually use helium for anything yet? No. I feel helium... Oh wait, hang on. Volcanic gas is what I'm looking at. Volcanic gas, please. Right, okay. That's the one we want to do. Let's set that up and let's set sulfuric acid up. Right. And we'll get some trains together at some point as well. So once we get all this connected, we distillery, we chemical plant, which got bunches of those, right? I'm not actually seeing any chemical plants. Oh no, I'm seeing 26. Okay, that's fine. And distilleries, I've got like a few of those as well. 14 of them. Okay. That's good, that's good. I can deal with that. That is an acceptable level of distilleries and chemical plants. The sulfuric acid is needed for still so much stuff. Not even that it's needed for a lot of stuff, it's just needed consistently. And that's kind of a problem. Oh, I left my truck behind. So I leave my truck behind. Leave it on familiar shores. Okay. Ooh. I feel I just broke something that I wish I hadn't. Yeah, truck is dangerous. Be careful with truck. Truck will get you in trouble. I was almost about to rhyme that, and I was like, nothing rhymes with truck. It's true. My teacher told me. When I was a child in primary school, I was told nothing rhymes with the word truck. And I believed that teacher. Because nothing could rhyme with the word truck. I mean, what could? Nothing. Okay. Connect that all up. Okay, that's good. That is a line of things. And we ain't lying. It's true, we're not lying. I have identified what animal we are. Not lying. Some sort of cat. Probably the correct answer. And how many of these volcanic undergroundy things do we have? 8. How many do we need, actually, out of curiosity? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, exactly 8. Couldn't have planned it better if I tried. I just realized I was driving somewhere dangerous with my truck. Okay, so the plan is we're going to do another volcanic gas pick down here. At some point I probably need to get more, but for now that'll have to do. Mother trucker. Oh, that doesn't really rhyme. So I get, yeah, does truck rhyme with truck? I suppose. Suppose that's how words work, right? Okay, rather than racing on ahead this time, we're just going to drive slowly. Driving slowly sucks. Whoosh whoosh, I am the wind. It's so much easier to drive this when it doesn't go at like 100, 200 miles an hour. I don't know why I'm saying... It always seems right to say miles an hour when talking about something going fast, rather than kilometers per hour, despite the fact I don't use miles. I'm not even sure what a mile is, really. I think it's just a trick. I think it's just because it sounds irresponsible. What are you doing going a mile an hour? Foolish, if you ask me. Absolutely foolish. Slow it down. You're going a mile an hour. Too fast, if you ask me. Why I cannot reach. Well, why? How about you bloody reach? Oh, jeez. My bots aren't here, making me do all the work myself. Rather distressing. We're going to set a train limit as well. Of 1. Because otherwise we're going to run into some interesting problems very quickly. If there's one thing I hate, it's interesting problems. We've determined that to be a lie. Okay. Okay, getting all of this set up. I think that's everything connected. Yeah, it looks everything can be connected. It appears that my robots have turned up. About freaking time, robots. You're late as always. What were you doing? Nothing? Ah, sounds about right. Lazy robots. Oh, they're just carrying around iron. Wow. I don't remember asking you to carry iron around. I will make them do this part though, because I refuse to do these intersections by hand. What are you on about? Boys better not be fighting. Oh Jesus. You know who's gonna fight? Me right now. What the hell was that? Come on. Okay. Almost there. Then we have power there, which is pretty good. Okay. That should give us a little bit more volcanic gas, which is always nice. You like to have a bit more volcanic gas in your life. Even if you don't want it, you got it now. Oh. Oh no. Well, my truck's out of fuel. Guess we're doing this by hand then. That's alright. Keep building, please. Oh, get there. Alright, and then that will give us a little bit more volcanic gas. Will it give me enough? Absolutely not, but that's fine because... it's not fine actually, but it has to be because I have no other options. Okay, those is going to start bringing the volcanic gas. Nicey, nicey. And we'll put a radar up as well, just because radars are nice. And this is currently the richest volcanic gas we have remaining, which doesn't surprise me too much. I'm not sure the problem is really that we're not making enough. I think the problem is we're just not mining enough volcanic gas. Because these are... Okay, but that's okay. This will fill up soon. Yeah, they're doing fine. Keep it up, guys. You're doing well. I'm proud of you. All your base ever really wants to hear, you know? Just tell your base every now and then that you're proud of it, and it'll appreciate you for it. Okay, so I don't think we're ready to do the next level of refining yet. We'll keep it there for now. But I just don't know if we've got the volcanic gas to actually capitalize on that. Also, the truck's stuck here. It'll have to stay stuck there because I've got no truck fuel. AKA train fuel. I'll grab these rocks as well. Okay. Grab some rocks. Why not? All the cool kids are doing it. Why don't you do it too, eh? Get some rocks. How's this one doing? Go into this one. Okay. Well, if I stay here, I'll be picked up by the train. Make the train do my work for me. And we're out. It's pretty good. Nice. Large amounts. It's like 50,000 more volcanic gas. That's pretty good. Very happy about that. And we'll jump out around here somewhere. Oh, there's my car. Okay, I found my car, so that's cool. There appears to be a bot in the middle of nowhere. That's fine. He got left behind. Always. It wouldn't be a building project unless a bot got left behind. And these are doing their best. I think we need to drop off some of this aluminium. That won't take long though. Can we drop off some of this as well? Yeah. Box those up real quick, thanks. Oh, it's not aluminium, is it? It's bauxite. Gotta put it in boxes. Not why it's called that, Steve. Then again, I don't know why it's called that. I'm not a physicist. I don't know what... A chemist, sorry. I don't know why things are called things. Maybe they're not even called things. Maybe I was lied to. The sludge is full again, it seems. Oh, my rutile thing's full? Oh, is it because we've got... Oh, why is my sludge full? Why is my sludge full? Are we just not processing sludge fast enough? Is that legitimately the problem? Seems like the answer to that question is, yeah, pretty much. Interesting. What if we doubled it? Doubled it would be about right. Okay, so we just need to produce more, deal with sludge better. Okay, we'll put the sludge in the list of things to work on in the future. There we go. I'll remember what that means. And before he forgets, of course. I'll remember. He won't remember. Something about bees. I do not remember about bees. I don't remember the first thing about bees, honestly. I'm honestly not even convinced bees are real. Like horses. Okay. Okay. This is a good start. So now we come back down here and we need to... So steel exists. We know that. We know steel is real. So we do need to bring in sulfuric acid, which might actually not be possible. Speaking logically. These are a fiction made up by the enemies of the corn syrup industry. Huh. Well, I believe that. I get it, because the word believe, it makes you think that believing is something, but then how did a dog step on a bee? Yeah, there's some more lies for you. Dogs can't step on bees. Bees aren't real. It all makes sense now. And then you're like, well, what if bees are real? Like, well, explain Justin Bieber. You can't. He's not real. People think Canada's real too, but I've had no proof of it. I mean, have you ever been to Canada? No, you haven't. And before I know someone here is from Canada and they're like, hang on, Canada's real. Is it? Is it really? Look into yourself. Ask me. Ask yourself, where are you really? Are you in Canada? Maybe not. Maybe that's just what they want you to think. But then where are you? I don't know. Anyway, enjoy that existential horror for the rest of your life. So, only been once. Ottawa was small enough that it could have been a soundstage. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been a couple of times, but I mean, I'm not convinced. If Canada is real. I don't know where she is. She thinks she's in Canada, and we've been tricked. So we got in a plane, and then where did the plane go? Circles. It went in circles for 13 hours. It went to Stewart Island. The truth. It went to Stewart Island. Shit, that all makes sense now. Stewart Island is also not real. Well, actually, Stewart Island is real, actually. I don't know. I've never really confirmed if Stewart Island is real or not. The jury's out on that one. I've decided I'm going to get into conspiracy theories that are bullshit. I think this is who I am now. No, obviously, they're not real. I'm not actually a conspiracy theorist. But, you know, I'd love to see my name in a paper one day where it's like, local skeptic SeiferKatt says, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean local skeptic? I'm not local. Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. Panda's just being very mean to me today. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, so when she's being nice to me, I don't believe her. When she's being mean, I instantly believe her, so it's my fault. See, look at that gaslighting. So rude. No, I'm actually that bad a person. I get it. I know who I am. Alright. So, this is my steel beams. There are many like them, but these are mine. Now we're going to leave plenty of room between them. Do we need to do anything else with these right now? Not really. Steel plate boxes are next, and these need to be made out of foundries. As you say, you're on the bus home across from 3 very vocal and loud. Oh no! I like the people who go like about how, you know, we're not wanting you to wear masks because we're all about freedom. It's like, then do I not get the freedom to wear a mask if I wish? And that they don't like that. I mean, let's be honest, these people don't really like much, but I mean, yeah, because of course they're the ones with the truth. How do you not understand that? I mean, yeah, no, it's concerning. I mean, so what? If they're useless, then what does it matter to them? You know, it doesn't hurt them. Oh God. Doesn't that just make you feel great about everything? Okay, I just realized we need to use the soul burn method for this. Which is, of course, the only trusted technique in Factorio. Like, if you think there's another trusted technique in Factorio, you are correct. There's also a soul burn method too. This is the soul burn method 1 we're doing right now, so... Yeah, Pandemic has really revealed a lot of things about mankind, and I want to say that mankind has a chance, but I don't think mankind really has a chance. I want to be optimistic about people, I really do, but it's certainly not making it easy for me. Wait, what just happened there? Oh, you can use the scroll wheel for that. Cute. Okay, that's those sorted out. What I really want is steel heat, which needs lubricant. Of course it does! What's this doing over here? Just making water. Cute. Alright, well let's get some of these things out of the way. Cliffs, they're known, as they're colloquially known as. So a little bit of New Zealand news that I thought was really funny. So we recently had a bunch of, you know, anti-mask, anti-vax people like doing a march on our government building, and they did that before, and they kind of didn't leave, and it turned into a whole big thing. It wasn't great. It wasn't good at all. But anyway, they did this again because they were going to hold a trial for the government, and I was just like. The trial for this government is only going to end one way. You guys have driven across half the bloody country to get here. You'd never guess what the trial came out to be. Turns out they're guilty. I mean, effing surprise, surprise, right? Just like, what are you doing? How did you get here in your lives? I kind of enjoyed it, and also kind of really didn't. Oh wait, shoot, do they? Ah, shit, they output sludge. Okay. I didn't realize they output anything. Okay, so... Okay. But yeah. Indeed, you better believe it. The self-proclaimed bishop. Who really is just preying upon people in lower socioeconomic positions. And don't worry, they want a lot of their money, as of course they do. Not angry, I'm just disappointed. Yeah. I just liked the mock trial they did, where they brought in a guy who was dressed like a judge. Like, he's not a judge. No one's seen this guy before. He had a gavel and everything. Because of course he did. You missed the trial? I didn't watch the trial. Because it didn't matter. What did it matter? You knew at the end what the result was going to be. Like, was anyone surprised that it was guilty? No, because the jury was already crying guilty before they even started. It's not how a trial goes, people. You can't give a foregone conclusion. There was no defense. Not how trial works. But they don't really care about that. It's not about that. Oh yeah, that's probably true too. No, I mean, I don't think I'm not going to be that cynical about it. It is possible that most or some judges would be like that, but I think some judges truly believe in the law. I hope so anyway. Ah, there's that optimism coming back from Seif. I believe that some judges, or most judges, actually do care about, you know, doing the thing that they're meant to be doing. Now, I mean, yeah, of course, there's a lot of controversy in that response, and I understand and I respect that response. Optimistic that people actually care about, justice and all that sort of thing. But then again, maybe that's just me being optimistic about nothing. And that wouldn't be too far from the normal for me. Gotta be optimistic. Why? I don't know. Just gotta be. Alright, so we need to get some lubricant in here. Pretty easy one to get in, because you just need to put a train station and then you're done. I feel like optimism is just like the #1 way I survive. Port and Providence, I don't know that. I don't know what that is. Wait, hang on a second. Oh wait, no, lubricant somewhere else. Okay. We need some tanks. How many tanks is the lubricant train? 2. Okay. Those tanks are way bigger than we need them to be, but at the same time, I don't have smaller tanks right now. So that's what we got. lubricant. If it's less than, say, 50,000, which, I mean, these tanks will hold probably like 100,000 each, if not more, probably more. Don't really care though, to be honest. We appear to be having some problems producing lubricant though. Output full. Output of hydrochloric acid, apparently. Oh dear. Wait, really? Judge Judy was a laugh. I mean, it was. I don't think Judge Judy was anything other than like some sort of... not comedy. Comedy might be the wrong word, but Judge Judy's entertainment. It's not necessarily anything else. Okay, we got problems with this hydrochloric acid. Because I don't want it. How do we get rid of hydrochloric acid? I mean, I know the answer to this. We burn away things that we don't like people. Like buildings and people. Okay, so wait, does that also mean that hydrochloric acid doesn't really do anything for us? It used to. Oh no. Okay, I see the problem we've run into. It used to do stuff for us, but now it does not. Okay, let's go get the car. Run the correct direction to go get the car. What's your problem? Not have crushed iron ore. Really? Oh, because stone's not dealing with the sludge well enough. Ah, it all comes back to sludge, doesn't it? I was like, the car's around here somewhere. Yes, it is. Okay. That doesn't need to be there. My plan is if I crash into something and I decide I don't like it, just remove it. Can't cause any harm now, can it? Can't hurt me if I can't run into you. Checkmate. Let's keep driving. Now, before the hydrochloric acid did have a purpose, which was to try and lower the amount of hydrogen chloride I have. But we've got a better way of getting rid of that now, which is this. So, what we want to do with this instead, first off, get rid of this. Just friggin' get rid of it. Not helping anyone. Yay. Secondly, now that we've done that, we need this to actually do something useful. Okay, we're gonna walk the rest of it, I think. Trying to drive this is gonna be difficult. Oh no. I've been caught in this dumb place. Which really, I mean, I should stop having that as power and turn that into, you know, volcanic gas, but it's just convenient where it is. The power is nice to have. Actually, I could really upgrade it and just make it better power, but we haven't done that. This is an absolute spaghetti pipe, just the way I like it. Um, okay. I feel like I didn't want to get rid of that one. Second I got rid of that, I was like, wait a second. That might have been bad. Okay, so that should get rid of the hydrochloric acid that is stopping the lubricant from being produced. And thus, more lubricant exists. Output full. Really, still? Oh, because there's actually no way for that to drain. Interesting. And car is up there. Okay. I think a lot of this space is just not going to be used for anything. We could always use this aluminium and... No, never mind. I guess we could always train in stuff, some resource generation. This limestone is never going to be used because screw it, we've built this way, it's just life. We'll get more limestone, cooler limestone, friendlier limestone. Oh wait, no, it was connected. Oh wait, no it wasn't. I see what was wrong with it. It was actually one that was never connected. Okay. But the important thing is lubricant is now being made. It can now be dropped somewhere. Hooray! So, speaking of the missile boxes, which we weren't actually speaking of them, but I was thinking about them, I've decided with the methanol canisters, we're not going to manufacture them. We are just going to grab them from where we already make them, because I don't think we'll really need that many. At least I hope not, because I haven't really got a plan for that. But, yeah. We do need more saline water, which... I think that's going to be slowing down my silicon. Now, I don't need a lot of silicon right now, but I'd rather just have it... While I'm here, let's just get it sorted out, right? Um... Hmm. That doesn't seem to be enough seawater. Please tell me that's not why these are being delayed. I know it is. I've dealt with my own builds long enough to know that's a problem. And yeah, that's actually really helping out. Could we do with more? Probably. Yeah, that's probably good. Oh, we need mirrored ones. Of course we do. Hydro! Mirrored. And... okay. And if I go back over here and have a look, you'll be seeing a lot more green lights. We are. Oops. Your order was a little wrong there, Veldek, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're a smart lad, you can do it. I think you might be going to buy it. That's a valid question. Like, I thought he was going to the fridge as well, but now that he's like saying that he's putting on pants, you know, I don't think he's like having a fancy drink. But you know, who am I to judge? Okay. So I think with that, we are good. I mean, and that might not only be a rule of thumb, but just logically makes sense. Okay, so now the sand is too slow. Oh, it's always something, isn't it? You know, I don't care. Let's just keep working on what we're actually need to do. Car is down there. Ingots, where are they going? Oh, to make all the plastic. Nice. Okay, I don't think I'll crash into anything. Honestly, I don't know why I talk sometimes. I don't think I'll crash into anything, he says as he crashes into something. Alright, here we go. Absolute radical. Alright, more foundries. I'm gonna like angle this to the side. It's for a very good reason. Because if we want to do more, we can easily do it. So we split this up like that, then we put these ones in there, and then we finish this build. And then we're going to run out of inserters, aren't we? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we've run out of inserters. Well, that's fine. Inserter situation will fix itself one day. Then we want steel sheet boxes. Steel sheet. And we need to grab the lubricant. All the way up here. Could I have made that closer? Yeah, probably could have. Did I? No. Why not? Foolishness mostly, I think. But on the plus side, doesn't look like they need outputs. We can probably just remove these pipes. We could put them close together, but hey, we're here now. Alright, so that is one of the things we needed. So we now have everything we need except motor 2s. So, get that out of the way. How difficult will it be to make motor 2s? Well, we need steel rods, steel gears, and insulated wires. Good news, I don't need to make motor 1s for it. So that is something that's actually, hang on, hold up. Wait a second. I got all that stuff here. Well, except insulated wires, but I mean, I can make motor 2s right here. Well, you know, it'd be foolish not to at this point. Okay. I hadn't considered this possibility. Now I'm considering it rather well. So what we want to do now is some steel rods. With a good old steel rod box. Which is of course all what they used to call me in high school. Okay. A little bit enthusiastic with that one, I think. Character's in the way. Character, get out of the way. How are we ditching the sludge? Are we ditching the sludge? I do not think we are ditching the sludge currently. No, the sludge is not being ditched. Okay, that's a problem that we need to fix. Where do we ditch the sludge to, though? Surely something else makes sludge along this production line. It does. This does. Okay, so we could always bring sludge... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We bring it up through here. Oh, no, no, not through there, though. That would be very bad very quickly. How about here? Yes, this should be good. We will still run into the problem that we haven't dealt with sludge yet, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? And that's going to make steel rods. It does. Have we had foundries as well? We are at a lot of things. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's a good build, you know? It's a good build if you used all your stuff. I mean, as long as you didn't start with running out of your stuff. It's probably a better build if you run out of stuff just as you finish. You're like, ooh, that was close. Like, that's a satisfying build. We didn't have that. So, there's a bunch of stuff we do need to collect here. I love all the damaged rocks. It's like, yes, this is how many times I've crashed into things. It's like a measure of my shame. But also a small measure of my pride. The ability to crash into rocks real fast. Okay, so we need inserters, we know that. How many inserters do we want? I don't know, 300? Just seems like a right number, doesn't it? And belts, just take the full 1,000. 1,000 belts will never do you wrong. Trust your friend old Belt Lord SeiferKatt. No one calls me Belt Lord, nor should they. Oh, foundries, yes! I knew I was missing one thing. Any more large furnaces? Not right now. I like how we didn't need furnaces for the longest time, and then we're just like, well, we've run out of them. Like, we had them for so long, and it's just like, they're used up. Oh, hey, the other car's here. We found the other car. It was here all along. Plunk. I just remember the truck is still where we left it. I don't really have a plan for going down and getting it either, but just a fun thing to remember every now and then. Remember how we abandoned a truck in the middle of nowhere? Like some sort of person who abandons trucks. I'll be honest, the simile was not great there, but you get the gist. Who needs great similes when you have the truth? Okay. You connect that. That gets mostly everything working. Okay, and that gets my iron rods done. Okay, that's good. We do also need steel gearboxes, and funnily enough, they're just plates and rods, which we can make those. Do we need steel coils? Actually, that's a valid question I hadn't considered. Steel wires? Probably for the best to make them, right? Yeah, make them anyway. You're a fool not to. Do I want to be a fool? Absolutely not. But, you know, that's going well. That's going well. I'm happy. I'm happy. You gotta be happy. I mean, I don't tell you how to live your life, I suppose. It'd be good to be happy, but I mean, I think, you know, I don't think anyone ever really wants to be unhappy. Okay. My bots are taking their sweet time because we haven't got Hangar 2s. One day the game will make us make them, and then we will make them. And then it'll improve my life immensely. Maybe when I make chassis 3s, I'll spend a bit of time to just get these things done that I've frankly needed to have done for a while. Room in the middle do we have there? Actually, it's kind of perfect. Given the fact we can also just... Actually, it doesn't even need lubricant, does it? No. So never mind, this is actually way easier than I thought it would be. So, cut. Okay, and those are all wrong. Because why be bothered being right when you could be wrong? You know, why bother? Why bother being right? Being wrong's so much more fun. Welcome back, Veldek. You have beer now? Are you happier? I can't find the cogs. Well, for one... They're not made in these things. Okay. They're made in these things. For a moment there I thought I didn't have the technology for it and I was about to lose my absolute shit again. But no, we're okay. Steel rod, okay. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Always good to be happy. Okay, and that makes my iron gears. Stretch. Alright. Ah, we can stretch. How you doing, Eye in the Sky? Are you the sky? Are you the literal wind? Do I ask this question every time you come in? Probably. I'm not really original with my thoughts, I suppose, sometimes. I have one good thought and I'm like, yep, gonna live with that one. Probably did I make a fart joke? Yeah. Yep. You missed it earlier, that's alright, we can always do it again. And if you bear with me, I will absolutely get it sorted for you. I just want to do this one last thing, and then we'll do the theme song. Taking a great break from grinding a Maple Story. Yikes! That's a blast from the past, that game. Anyway, let me just say, it's time to do What the Shirt, and that always starts with do What the Shirt. I love the theme music. Alright. Today's shirt is two bears high-fiving. Oh, let's straighten it. Two bears high-fiving. Yeah, nuclear explosion. Woo! This is a reference to Fallout New Vegas, with the ink blot test you do at the start of the game after Chandler Bing shoots you in the head. That game's wild, the fact that that's actually a relevant thing. Russian themed? Natively American themed. But yeah. That game's wild that the game starts with Chandler Bing shooting you in the head. Like, more games need to start with that. Specifically that one, that's actually Matthew Perry, but you know. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we'll build this up and then we will okay. So this is a lot of steel and that's just ready to go. Steel to market. Oh boy. At some point we're gonna need to make missiles. Okay, so we do not have enough boxes for this. Who are we kidding? Did we think we did have enough boxes for this? We do not. What I do want to do though, and this is actually kind of one of my favorite little stations. You visit from store. Oh, it's in the food channel. What have you ordered? The bottom shelf. Oh, the beer. Of course, of course. What was I thinking? So here, nope. Where's my fuel station? So there it is. So if we do that, Center ones. Can I just bring in the Center one train real quick? I know this is lazy, but can I do it? I mean, that's what a train's for, right? A train's there for me to be lazy. Then we can't bring in steel chests. That would be the best. You're too good to him. You know that. I hope he appreciates it. You know, I've just realized we've called in 2 trains to the same line. This hopefully won't be a problem. Hello, Dark Rail. How you doing? Thank you for the box of sensor cables. You can go back now. Please tell me this didn't happen. Yep, it absolutely happened. We knew it would. And we did nothing to stop it. Okay, there we go. Oh, Eldak, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Need chains? Absolutely. But we got chains now. But we got there. And let me just say, Veldek, meow. Oh, we bought like a whole box of those things. We didn't need a whole box. Oh well, we've got a whole box now. It doesn't matter what I needed and what I have, because it's what I got. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be able to fuel all the trains that are going to meet up here. Sub-only chat. I mean, does everyone else have subs now? That's pretty funny. We could turn sub-only chat on and no one would change nothing. I'm not going to do that. I want chat to be open to anyone who wants to chat. You know, if they just want to say something and just be like, just want to be part of it for a moment, I want to encourage that. Okay, so. Get all this up now, I suppose. There is no way it's going to be quite right just yet, but that's okay. You may ask what the hell's going on with that building style. I'm wondering the same thing at this exact moment. And then, of course, we want to go and have fuel come in. Yep. Okay, yes, and then we want fuel to do this thing. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine if they've been like griefed a little bit, I could understand that, but I mean, maybe they're not doing it for the conversation. Maybe they just enjoy playing a game and just want to be able to have people watch them. I don't know. Who am I to judge why people do what they do? I mean, I'd ask them, but of course, their followers only chat. I think it's probably a bad experience, or maybe it's they're shy and they only want to really... I don't know. Streaming while shy does seem like a little bit of a oxymoron, but at the same time, I mean, who am I to say what people can and can't do? Because let's be honest, sometimes Twitch is not great at protecting people from absolute assholes. At least historically. Maybe they've gotten better at it. I hope they've gotten better at it. Look, aw, you guys are good. I got no problems with you. I have no qualms, sirs. I really like the word qualms. It has a Q in it, so it's a good word. Not enough words have Q's in them. I mean, that makes sense. Like all things, like the more people you have... I've always had the idea that the more people you have in on a platform, the more assholes you get. I don't know what it is, but it does tend to be about accurate. Like, the more people you have, it's just the more chance that people are just going to be rude. Why is that? I may never know. But it is true. I mean, like, look at all the biggest games. The biggest games that... No, I think it's not even... I can see what you mean, and that's what I initially thought, but I think it's actually more people, more percentage of assholes as well. And I think it's the assholes gravitate towards larger groups. Because I've, like, been with some really small groups, and most people are okay with a couple of people that are, you know, problematic. But then you go to large groups and you just get a lot more problematic people. And as a group grows, it gets a lot more problematic people, like a larger percentage. So maybe it is as simple as, yeah, larger group equal more assholes, but I don't know. I think it's actually percentage. I think it's percentage based. Yeah. Depends on the game. Yeah, okay, true. I know what you're saying. Fortnite is not Factorio, but think about it. Early days of Fortnite, when they didn't have a lot of people, it was not known for having, you know, rude people. As the percentage increases, the rude people turn up, and the percentage is what matters. Because I think also a small community really wants to grow, because they want more people to enjoy what they do. And so they're actively pushing for people, but when the community grows to a certain size, they can't control the community anymore. They can't expel those, like, bad apples, if you will. Whereas a large community, like, the large community can't expel the bad apples. A small community can be like, you know what? There's like 1,000 of us, and we all decided we don't like you. Get out. And that works. Whereas if it's like, there is 10 million of us, there is no way to deal with even one person, then we just have to let them all stay. And they actually push all the good people away, which therefore kind of gives you a compounding factor. Yeah, I mean, it does depend on the format as well. Like, I'm getting very philosophical today, and this is like the 4th time I've done it today alone. But, you know, it is also just, hey, look, another car. Clunk. It's how cars greet each other. It's how you make baby cars. Clunk. So far, the crossbreeding of vehicles has not been going great. What? Anyway. Asshole Distillery. Yeah. You know what? That might be the name of it from now on. The Asshole Distillery Theorem. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay. This is pretty okay. We need more boxes. I remember that now. Crunk. Not a good drive unless you crash into something. It's like the Launchpad McQuack school of flying, isn't it? You know, hang on. I just had a thought. Is Launchpad actually his first name? I know this is irrelevant, but I need to know. Because I was like, it's really funny that, you know, his name is Launchpad and he's a pilot. Is it his actual name? Huh. It's his actual name. Well, there you go. It's like, you know that Pro ZD thing? It's like, you know, Huey, was Huey, Dewey, and Louie good guys or bad guys? Good guys. Thank God. When it was so easy to ban people from real life. I mean, it kind of is. You stop inviting them to, like, you know, events that you're hosting and they stop showing up. Because you don't want them there. They don't come back because you didn't tell them that you were meeting up. It's a dick move, sure. But, I mean, again, if no one sort of goes, this is kind of a dick move, guys, then you get away with it. Oh, you're testing her now. Okay. We didn't know each other in school, so I guess that's kind of makes it a... Life is too short. Just telling people they're being rude. Yeah, I'm going to say being rude. I'm not going to say the word because I don't like to say that word. But yeah, fair enough. All right, look, I'll go ask Panda that question. I'm sure she'll probably be fine with it. Hey T-Hex, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so I've asked Panda the question that Valdek asked, and she said the answers was math. I was best at maths, sciences, and history, which was close. It was actually math, English, and history, but it was pretty close, so I'll give her points on that one. And the worst one she immediately got right, which was I was the worst at PE, or physical education. Yeah. Physical education is the worst. It's still the worst. Yeah. So she got it right. She was pretty close. Very impressed. Okay, so we've got 3 lines, and we want 4. Oh wait, actually, I think we're perfect. We've got 3 lines going out, and we want. Should have written your guess. Well, didn't. I mean, I don't know. Did you? I assume you didn't. I mean, look, it doesn't really matter. You'd have written what you wanted to, but what do you think the answers were going to be, Veldek? I loved maths. English I struggled with, but I really enjoyed it. Okay, that's pretty good. Look at that, it's kind of tidy. Kind of nice. Woo! I didn't know which way that train was going.
Thanks for your support.
Okay, I'll let this go first, and then I'll thank you.
Just resubscribed for 8 months. Troll mode overload. Woman plus baby equals woman breastfeeding. Bow and arrow plus bullseye plus deer equals cut of meat. Pig plus fire equals bacon. Bread plus dog plus fire equals hot dog. Hamburger, 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 hamburger.
I love how it doesn't say every hamburger the same way. Anyway, Wes, thank you very much for your support, as always. 8 months, wow. So let me just say, meow, 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 meow. You guessed math, English, or history? Didn't know the order? Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure which I think I was better at history than I was at English. Linux Joe. F off Linux Joe. Just got really mad at a guy called Linux Joe for no real reason. Yeah, it doesn't really matter the order so much. Like, I was definitely best at maths. Like, I can say that without any hesitation whatsoever. But in terms of... Oh. Wait a second. Well, why am I trying to outrun that train? Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I was definitely best at maths. Like, I enjoyed maths. It was fun to me. Yeah. It was fun. I enjoyed maths. History was interesting. And... English is sort of interesting sometimes. We had a really interesting teacher for that. The head of department would, like, do some pretty interesting stuff. But at the same time, she was kind of weird. Yeah, we didn't... I mean, we had arts and music, but it was like... I didn't see why I should do it. I wasn't good at art. I wasn't good at music. I mean, neither of those should be surprised to anyone who's watched this channel. After all, I think every song is by ABBA. And need I point out that spag art is something I was proud of. Which kind of says how I am at art. So once we get all that set up, then we just got to put them in the trains. We got to get the trains, I suppose. The calendars one was fun. You loved the grammar part, really? Well, okay. See, the thing is, maybe I'm wrong here, but I imagine your English was not necessarily the same sort of thing as my English. Like, my English was mostly about literature. They went over grammar a little bit, but mostly it was literature, it was film, it was, you know, it was not a lot of grammar. The grammar had already been sorted out by then. Like, the class for grammar is a class known as ESOL. Ah, okay. That does make a lot more sense then. I mean, I'm sure you guys have ESOL or something like that. Like, English as a second language is what it used to be called. Where that's more teaching about how to speak the language, but really by the time that you get to that level at high school, they're just sort of assuming you know the language, and they're not even going to teach it to you anymore. Just friggin' know it. Be better. Come on. It's really argumentative there. I mean, we only really had one. How's that go there? Like, yeah. But yeah, it's all sort of connected that way. I was terrible at writing essays. I was like, good. That's really a question. I was just like, I'm terrible at this. I was terrible at that. I was terrible at this. Like, good at anything? Probably not. Okay, so now what I want to do, I would like to get. I mean, I wasn't a particularly great student. I was fine, I guess. But really I coasted most of the time. Because, you know, I was pretty good usually. Like, I didn't need to study that much. I just sort of winged it, and it worked well for me. You know, up until the point that it didn't. But yeah, it was alright. What is this line? Oh, that's for the water coming back. Okay. We are going to run out of belts. That's okay. We need an excuse to go grab more trains anyway. And then we'll also build the motor box in a moment as well. And then finally, that last one goes in there. And that's progress. I mean, I just found history fascinating. And I mean, that's sort of why I love, you know, the grand strategy games of sorts. I mean, I know they're not history, but there's elements in there that I'm like, oh, that's kind of historical. But ooh, that's kind of historical. SeiferKatt. Okay, let's go and grab some trains. Let's go and grab some belts. Inserters, yeah, probably need those too. Boxes, we've used 50 boxes doing that. Crusader Kings looks good historically, yeah, but I mean, you've always got to remember that those sorts of games, while they start in a somewhat historical place, within like a couple of months, this is all just bullshit now, because that's the whole point of, you know, alternate fiction. It's not real. It's not what happened, but you know, there's elements of things that happen in there, and that's kind of why they're interesting, I suppose. I mean, Europa Universalis, Hearts of Iron, all same sort of idea. It's a very what-if situation, you know. Ualu looks at you and goes, I look through all the cosmos, and I am just a bald baby man. You're like, well, hello, Uatu, what are you doing? He's like, I'm being a bold baby man, don't mind me. Don't think anyone in Europe was eating humans. I don't know if I believe that. I'm sure someone might have. Oh, what, you're gonna say no one in Europe today eats humans? Don't believe that. Not for a second. You know someone chomping down a delicious human. Not saying human delicious, just be clear. Yeah, I don't think anyone takes Crusader Kings seriously, or at least I certainly hope not. Three stacks. Yes, looking pretty good. Where's my car? It's down there. But I don't think in Europe anyone formed a religion solely to eat humans and made a goal to eat someone they'd never heard of just for the fun of it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some religious eating of people, but it wouldn't surprise me. I'd just be like, huh, okay. Like, that would be the noise I'd make, just, huh, okay. And that would be my official answer. Of course. I like the rocks of shame. They're very nice. They remind me that maybe I should be safer. Instead, I am Seifer. Can't be stopped. Literal madman coming through. Just the trains, thanks. Just the train. Oh god, that's not good. Yeah, I heard about that. That was an interesting one. Like, was there a crime? I believe it was Germany, that one. Okay, let's try that again, except this time let's do it properly. Okay. And that'll probably call in the fuel train again. Oh, it's actually struggling keeping up right now. That's not good. Okay, so we do need to set up all these trains properly. It is about time to do that. So, steel gear B pick. Set up everything now. Gotta be done. Steel rod B pick. No. Yeah. Steel wire. Okay. Steel wire B pick. Okay, they're all. I just wanted to make sure, actually. Do we have any trains that are like manually stopped right now? I don't think so. If we do, it's just because they've really got nowhere else to be. What are you called? Steel coil? Steel sheet. Okay. Steel sheet B pick. You are steel plate? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Steel plate B pick. Can you stop for a second? You think about what you're doing? Goodness gracious. Steel beam? Steel beam! Okay. So that's all the trains that we needed that way. Now it is time to get the insulated wires. Which I'm pretty sure we have a train for. Oh god, what if we don't? No, I'm pretty sure we do. I'm sure we've done that. Uh-oh. Hang on. Am I in trouble? Let's see. I've just been messaging something from Panda. It's a meme. It's a meme of a frog. Good meme. Hey, there you go. Europeans are savages. Can't say I'm necessarily exempt from that. While I am not European, I of course descended from Europeans, so therefore I get to be savage too. Yay! That's what I want. Interestingly enough, we've got the insulated wire pick, but we don't have a drop for it. That's about to change. Sorry, what? They are both empty. Oh my goodness. One of those old ones. May I ask how much? I'm asking for a friend here, after all. I've just realized that we need one more train. Crap. Well, that sucks. Ooh! Okay, didn't get hit by the train. Small price. Oh, okay, so they would pay, but I thought you were meaning like they'd pay big money. They just paying. Okay. It's like a you'll pay situation. How much? I don't know. $5? About $3.50. That's when I realized the person who wanted to pay for the cup of blood was actually Loch Ness Monster. Okay. Mao. I would like a snack, please. Corn chips? That's how they track down the vampires. Whiskers, yes. I think that's probably a new cat bowl would be a good idea. Thanks. Yes, that's how they track down the vampires. Makes sense now. Quite popular belief vampires are real. Obviously vampires are real. Like, yeah. Remember, vampires, real. Horses, fake. Bees, jokes. Did you notice there? I was trying to write, you couldn't see it. I started searching for vampires because I was thinking about them. And the realness of them. Okay. 40 per minute. That's not going to be enough. The mod does not have vampires. Just Seif thinking about vampires. Just a regular thing just a thing that dudes do.
Just wanted to let everyone know that the iconic and epic movie Vampires
We're doing
Suck
this
is on
again.
Amazon Prime.
Wes, did you like make that movie? Because you really excited to tell people about that. But thank you for the support, Wes, as always. I just love your like desire to tell everyone about that movie. I know you were just reminded of it because you were thinking about vampires, but I really think you actually have got some skin on that game. You know what I mean? Fine, of course. I just want to know. You do the same thing for Hogfather? Ah, okay. Are we not making enough steel? Are we having steel problems? We are. Thank you. That's why we need a Man of Steel. Oh, I see. Part of it's gravel. And that probably all comes down to sludge again. I see. I don't know if I've seen Hogfather. I might have. Steel plate, steel rods. Okay. Well, actually, steel plate, steel rods are those. I feel like I might have seen Hogfather. I know I've read it.
Thanks for your support.
All right, I'm not stupid. You're saying humans need fantasies to make life bearable. Really? As if it was some kind of pink pill? No, humans need fantasy to be human.
Oh,
To be the
oh,
place
you've done
where
this
the falling
before.
angel meets the rising ape.
This is a very long thing, if I remember rightly. You really don't need to do this one.
Thanks for your support.
Tooth fairies? Hogfathers? Little, yes. As practice, you have to start out learning to believe the little lies.
Goodness.
So we can believe the big ones? Yes. Justice, mercy, duty, that sort of thing. They're not the same at all.
Yeah, I acknowledge that. Thank you for the support, Wes. I really appreciate you supporting the channel as always.
Thanks for your support.
It's just great.
You think so? Then take the universe and grind it down to the finest powder and sieve it through the finest
Yeah,
sieve
I've
and
seen
then
it
show me
before,
one
that's the
atom
thing.
of justice, one molecule of mercy. And yet death waved a hand. And yet you ACT as if there is some ideal order in the world.
You
as if
ACT.
there
I
is
always
some
love those you
rightness in the
ACT.
universe by which it may be judged.
No, I don't need to blame Veldak. I blame you. You're the one literally doing this. Don't try to blame someone else for your actions. I just remembered this is meant to be an anti-blame stream. Crap, I forgot my own rules. Although, I did just say don't blame someone else, so maybe... I don't know, we're gonna need a people's court for this one. You did. You did. We're gonna need a people's court. What are the... Oh my god. I'm so looking forward to it. Yay. Well, that's it. I have read the book. I mean, yeah, probably. I was trying to convince Panda the other day that she should read Discworld books. But it's really kind of daunting to get into it because there's so many of them. So I don't... Oh. I certainly don't judge her for being like, I don't know about this. Oh. You're all wrong. Except for that one. Enjoyed the first three. Generally what I did is I would just read the series that I liked, which was the Night's Watch. I thought they were really fun. Book reading stream with Panda. Yeah, it's just silence. The silent stream with Panda reading. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. After this, does this make everything that we need, more or less, for missiles? Yeah, it kind of does. Then, we are so close to having the physics apparatus box. How exciting is that? It's pretty exciting, actually. I'm pretty excited about the concept. I think we're going to build it in here, though. Well, not in here, sorry. In here. So I think we'll do a split here and just divvy out the trains onto the side. That's the plan. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but only one way to know for sure, I suppose. Oh, we actually need to get lubricant in. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. There is a good place to get it from. Okay. And with that, we have construction of engine 2s. You haven't seen a missile yet? Well, let me show you something. There you go. Now you've seen some missiles. Look at them. Witness them! Okay. That's enough witnessing. The glory has been bathed upon. The missiles have been witnessed. Witness them! Witness them! Exterminate! Witness them! Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm glad that I did it well enough that Valdek immediately knew what I was doing. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm pretty happy that my Dalek voice was good enough. I haven't done the Dalek voice in a very long time. I don't think I've ever done it on stream. I appreciate that, guys. Anyway. I built that in the wrong place. I don't know. Well, Panda's never watched Doctor Who. You don't have a Dalek thing, only Weeping Angels things? I don't... Yeah, it's probably. I think we have a new redeem where... I can't do a Dalek voice for long, I don't think. I've never really tried. It's... Ah, I would have had an opportunity to try, but unfortunately I have to go to work tomorrow. On days when Isha's on the house, and sometimes I practice with voices, but I have to go to work tomorrow, so it's Isha, so I messed up. Whatever. But yeah, no, unfortunately I can't practice my voice tomorrow. What I'm saying. I'm better at like a sort of robotic, like, hello, I am a robot. I am here to assist. It's a bit more Baymax actually than anything else. Anyway, moving on. Dalek voice requires some volume. You can't be a quiet Dalek. Dalek's never like, exterminate the Doctor, exterminate. No, you gotta be like, get right into it. Oh, actually, I could probably do that for longer. It's just loud. That's the problem. Daleks shout all their lines. That's the problem. Get a muffler for my mouth. Look, if we had one of those, Panda would have given that to me ages ago. Don't think she hasn't thought about it. Oh, actually, that works perfectly. Okay. Panda could, she would. No, see, Daleks are fine. I like Daleks. They're just fine. But Cybermen is the ones that I love from Doctor Who. They're the ones that give me the absolute heebie-jeebies. Yeah, Cybermen are cool. They spook me. I know they're just basically robots, or cyborgs, but you know, I still don't like them. And I legally don't have to. I mean, I like them, I don't like them. I like them in the sense that I think they're a cool, like, villain. But they make me uncomfortable. And I think they make me uncomfortable in the way they're supposed to make you feel uncomfortable as well. So, I guess they work just fine. Oh wait, that one should be alright. Okay.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following, Whiskers. Were you not following previously? Did you misclick? Did you decide you were done with me and then went, nah, actually he's alright? What's going on, Whiskers? The Inquisition is here and it demands to know the truth. Ah. Okay. Technically that means my follower goal is met, but I don't think that counts. No. Sorry, Whiskers, I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to potentially correct it before the next stream. I say potentially, because otherwise Ghostin's going to have a go at me, like how I say that I'm going to do something that I'm not. I appreciate it, but... 8 months, 5 days. There you go. So we're going to connect this and then we're going to call it for the night, I think. So this is engine, no, motor. I mean, I appreciate the follow, the second follow. Ah, reset. That's all right. So with that, if we give it a little bit of a choop and a little bit of a, oh gosh, stop please. You're not allowed to have fuel. Put the fuel back in here. All right, how do we feel about this? We now have almost everything we need to make missiles. We just need to get the methanol canisters, which we can do in a sort of cheaty face way, which we will do. Then we'll have missiles. Now, missiles are always going to be a problem with that methanol until I actually get around to doing it another way. But my goal is next session, which will be Saturday at this point, geez, will be we make the physics apparatus box. And I think that's doable. I think it's quite doable, in fact. The combustion chamber 3 could be a problem, actually. I don't think we ever made those. No, that's easy to make. That's easy to make. So we're going to call it here for tonight. We've made some really good progress, though. Doesn't feel like it, but you know, we fixed up this train system, and you know it's good because there is no trains waiting. Like, this used to be a really big issue, but I think what we've done today with that, I know it was the thing we did like in the last, or the first like 20 minutes, but I think that really helped us out. Do you not tomorrow? Yeah, I'm afraid so. I'm gonna be doing other things tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing a board game with Panda and watching TV, which is honestly a pretty good night if you ask me. And if you don't ask me, then freaking suit yourself, I guess. You know, whatever makes you happy. I went a bit over? Well, I didn't go over. It's 10:30. This is when I stop. I always stop here. This is literally always when I stop. Anyways. Thank you very much for being here, everyone. I will switch to the camera.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Whiskers is here to kick butt a second time. There we go. Wow, what's happened with my hair? Clearly some real thinking was going on today. Thank you for being here. Everyone, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you spending your time here with me today. If you're new here and you're not following, please do consider following. Because the follower goal has not been met because Whiskers is trying to cheat the system. He's sneaky that way. Where was I going? Yeah. So if you're not following, please do consider following. Up to you, though. If you've really enjoyed today, you can also cheer, subscribe, or donate, but do not feel like you have to. You can also play a lot of sound effects right now if you absolutely want to, because this is the way you show appreciation, or to show that I can be confused by sound effects, which is very true. I am very easily confused by sound effects. Yeah. What else is there to say? Okay, you can also view this series on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. From the very beginning, we're up to like episode 27 on YouTube, and we're about like 4 or 5 sessions behind. So that's all there if you want to watch right from the beginning. But if you go, oh, that's great, no, but I really want to watch a C-block run or a space exploration run, that's the cool stuff. Got you covered. Go there as well. It's all there in a big playlist. You can click that button and then just watch for 300 hours. That's the C-block run. Well, it's actually 250 hours. But what I'm saying is you can just sit and watch that for hours if you want to. Do you want to do that? Do you? It's up to you if you want to do it. I'm not judging either way. Oh, it's got a sun face. That cat. What else is there to say? Well, typically I stream 4 nights a week. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. You Used to be Thursday, but we're moving to Wednesday, seeing how it works. And I mean, numbers today pretty good. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Just mince those words. Really appreciate it. What else is there to say? Sunday is also Crusader Kings Day, but that might be ending soon. So I've got to figure out what else is going to happen after that. And that poor cat. Anyway, I am done for tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.